Hey y'all, what's going on? So before I go to work, I wanted to make this quick video. I wanted to talk to y'all about some jobs, 10 jobs in particular, that could help people who are kind of like going broke, need a different situation. You really don't even have a job. This video may not be for everybody, but we're gonna see who it's for, okay? So I'm gonna do that. But before I do, welcome to the channel. For those of you who are new, I need y'all to know though, this is a trucking channel. I should have said that in the last video. That video I kind of just done because I don't know why I did that video, but I did that one. I will try to venture off with other topics. I've said this before, and my subscribers who've been rocking with me since the beginning, they don't seem to mind. But y'all let me know what you think in the comment section, like what topics you want to hear me talk about. No politics. I don't have time to argue with people about that. Okay, but if you got any other topics, well, don't put them down below. Put them here. Send them to this email address right here. But anyway, let's jump into the video and we'll go from there. Like I said, not all of these jobs could help everybody. It can only help a certain select people, right? It may bruise some egos because a lot of them may not pay as good as you want them to pay. But if you're in a bad situation, you just need something going, you need something steady. So it could possibly work for some people. It won't make you rich. You're just doing it temporary until you can do better, right? But anyway, jumping into this video. Firefighter is number one. Okay, the reason why I say firefighter is because you can stay, those guys actually stay at the station for days. Okay, now the time you have off, you got to figure out what you're going to do with it. Like if you don't have a place to stay, if you have a car, maybe you can live in your car. And you know, so many people doing that now. You will be surprised how many people live in their cars. They have a whole section, whole niche of people on YouTube, van life, and people are doing this. This is something people are choosing to do. Also, it's not something that people are forced to do. A lot of people doing it because they enjoy it. Some people do it because they don't have a choice. They're sacrificing. So you have to do what you got to do in this time that we're in to get ahead, right? Nothing wrong with that. Whatever you decide to do to get ahead, that's what you do. So that's number one, firefighter. Now, of course, you got to go to you got to go through the academy and all of that. You have to do your own research on all of these jobs that I'm giving you. Some, like I said, you may be able to do. Some you may not be able to do. So let's go to number two, the cruise ship. Now, of course, you're on the cruise, you're going to be on there. You don't have to worry about trying to find somewhere else to go because that's where you're going to be at. Now, I've heard that they work a lot of hours. I'm not sure. But like I said, we're trying to do this temporarily. It's not forever. And then who knows? You might like it. I don't think all those jobs pay good enough. But some pay, I think, good. It just depends on what you're doing. But the point is, you're trying to get a place to stay. All right, and you're trying to avoid paying utilities and rent. That's what we're trying to avoid. I mean, that's what we're trying to avoid doing. That's the whole purpose. So, cruise ship. Figure out which job that you could do to, you know, whatever they hire you for. You're just trying to get on the cruise ship, okay? Then you get to travel and see the world. I'm not sure how that experience is going to be, but there's something for you. The third one, this one would be mainly for men. Not saying that you women can't apply, but me personally, I would not apply for this, not even on my worst day. It's just something that I feel I wouldn't be comfortable with. But the third one is cargo ship. So mainly that is male dominated. Now, I'm a truck driver, and this is a male dominated field. But I'm not like in the truck with these whole bunch of guys, right? It's just me in my truck. And so it's male dominated, but it's not like being on a cruise ship wherever, you know, with a bunch of guys that I don't know somewhere. Me being the only female on the ship. But cargo ship is Did I say cargo ship in the beginning? Yeah, cargo ship is the third one. For those of you who wish to apply, I think it's like 1% female though. And that's not to say that the guys will do anything to you. I personally just don't feel comfortable with that. Now, number 4, trucking industry. Okay, this is what I do. So with that, you don't need a house. You can live in a truck. However you want to set it up, you can set it up to your liking, but you live in a truck. Of course, you're going to be driving long hours sometimes. You're going to be communicating with the dispatch person who sends you here, there, and everywhere. And who knows what that'll turn into. But it gives you a place to stay. You don't have to pay rent. There's no utilities. You just pay for your food. You got to pay for these showers out here. They done got expensive, but you can afford it out here. You'll do pretty good. Number 5, flight attendant. Now, I'm not sure, again, like all the details of these careers or jobs. Y'all got to go and do your research. So with the flight attendant, I'm not sure how long they stay on there, but I do know that they have bunks on the cabin, like under the cabin or whatever, somewhere on the plane. That's where they stay at, sleep at overnight, because they have overnight flights and things like that. So that could be something that you can look into. And if y'all are in these fields, let us know in the comment section below, you know, about these jobs. You don't have to come at me sideways, because like I said, I'm not an expert in your field. Okay, only thing people can do is Google it and see for themselves. But flight attendant is number 5. And with that, I'd imagine you can see the world as well. Sounds interesting. 6, park ranger. Park rangers, I think they pay for your lodging, but I also think that they take the pay out of your check. It just depends on where you are. You got to do your research. So when you apply for these jobs, make sure you ask that question. But it still could be like a win-win if they're taking it out of your check and you can stay out there. Then if it's not much, if you get some benefits of some sorts, some of these jobs may be seasonal, like to branch off the park ranger. It could be like you could stay like at a ski resort, because I've looked up the ski resort myself just because I wanted some adventure. So ski resort, seasonal, and yeah, but these jobs also might be hard to find because a lot of people may be looking for them. But I don't know, that's one, park ranger. And then also check out some resorts where you can stay and see how that works for you. Number 7, on-site live-in storage manager. I got my notes right here if y'all wondering why I'm looking down. On-site live-in store manager, storage manager or property manager. You live on site, you don't have to pay any utilities. With this one, I like this one because you can bring your kids. With the other ones, in the trucking industry, you probably can bring, I've seen people with their kids out there. I don't know how that works, but with the rest of them, I don't think you can bring your kids. But with this one, you can definitely bring your kids, so that is a major plus. All right, I'm not sure how the pay is with this, but again, like, think about this. If you're making if you was once making 50,000 and you was satisfied with it, you was good with it, but you also had utilities, bills, and all of that. Now you're making, let's say, 30,000, right? At least you don't have rent and all the other stuff, all the other bills. So it kind of balances itself out. Also, it depends on your location. Everything varies with everybody. You know, your location matters. Some places it's so expensive. Oh, this stuff probably laughable. But for those of you who can, you know, or live in places where things are not so expensive, it may work for you. Now, with the other ones that I've named, it really don't matter where you live. You don't have nothing to lose, you know, or, you know, if you can just pack up and kind of go, that sort of thing. Everybody won't be able to do that. I just thought about it because of the kids. or maybe you can work something out. I'm not sure, y'all. But anyway, number 8, live-in caregiver. Live-in caregiver. With that one, I guess you would have to talk to the people who are hiring you to make sure that you can bring, you know, your kids or whatever, however that works. But that's number 8. Number 9, laundromat attendant. Now, some laundromat attendants stay in like a back room, fold the clothes, tend to the laundromat, and some go home. But maybe you could ask the manager, you know, after working there for a while, you know, if they got that back room in there, or, you know. You feel me? You follow me? Some things you can't say on camera, okay? They got a back room, hopefully, for the laundromat attendant. Okay? Number 10. Now, before I say this one, I know not everybody have the credentials for this one, but hear me out, okay? So number 10, travel nurse. But wait a minute. I know, like I said, everybody don't have the credentials. So you also have medical travel. I just call it medical travel, because I was in contact with this girl not long ago, and that's what she did. She was traveling, and I'm not sure what her title was though. My sister's a nurse, and she's an RN now, but she was a LPN prior, and I think she still had the ability to travel. But please don't get into these fields where you have to care for another individual, and that's not your personality. That's not your personality to care for someone else, because this is major. You don't want somebody who just needs a job to come taking care of you, hollering at you, you know, pulling on you, you know, just being real disrespectful to you. Like, I really care about my people who are sick, elderly people, people who need care, all that sort of thing. Like, that's very serious. So you gotta have a heart to do that. It's so many other careers, those are the 10, but it's so many jobs out here that people probably don't even talk about online, which I wouldn't blame them, because once you put it online, then boom, it blows up the spot for people who are doing okay. So with these right here, I don't know, you just have to apply and see. A lot of jobs are overlooked, so it could actually work out for you. The industry right now is kind of iffy, because a lot of jobs are not hiring, but I got a feeling that some of them you won't have a problem with, because they're just it's untouched. These right here are kind of like untouched jobs that people don't really look for, you know what I mean? Some people are looking for, a lot of people look for the same jobs. So if you see this video and you be like, oh, I like that idea, and then you wait a week before you go apply, guess what? If somebody else was watching this video and said, let me go ahead and apply and look and see what I can find, because they really need the opportunity. So don't wait. Go ahead and look and see what you see. All right. But that's pretty much it though, y'all. Like, you need a place to stay. You don't want to pay any utilities, and you need to recharge and save some money. And again, it balances everything out. If you was once making a lot of money, and then now maybe some of these jobs don't pay as much. So but that's all I got for this video. Again, I appreciate y'all new subscribers. Welcome back. If you been subscribed, y'all know y'all my people. I appreciate y'all always. I'm gonna get to work, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video. Again, if you got any topics you want me to talk about, put it here at this email, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.